Yeah, hello guys. This is Roxanne from Rock App Studio. As you all know, since past shutdown, there have been so many problems among developers, and I've done some research. Actually, we're all trying to find a way we can host our apps as young developers. So, I did some research about some backend services, and I'm trying to share with you guys. So, today I'm going to walk you through all these services, and you make a decision based on which one you think. I'll also put all the links down the video, so you can also go to their websites and check their details, their documentation, their pricing, and you make your own decision. So that's what I'm going to do. As you can see, this is Parse. Unfortunately, the demise of Parse has caused serious problem. Parse is shutting down come 2017, so we got to prepare for that. So as you can see, migration Parse server, you can create your own server on maybe Amazon with Parse open source services. So you can do that, or you can also use one of these services I'm going to walk you through. So this is Parse. As you can see, their documentation was very easy to navigate. It was very simple, saving objects and everything. It was so easy, and we all loved Parse as developers. So today I'm going to walk you through the rest, and we're going to start with Firebase. Firebase is a company owned by Google. Google bought it way back, and it's now for Google. Well, we thought the bigger companies owning these services could be more safer, but right now, Facebook has I mean, lost our trust in these big companies right now. So we can't be so sure if it's going to be 100% safe. But this is Firebase, and I think it's the second most used service after Parse right now, and it's so fast. So many people like it. This is it. It supports Android, it supports iOS, JavaScript, and other platforms. So this you can go through and see their documentation. So this is Firebase, owned by Google. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the prices right now. These are their prices, the pricing and the plans. So with free, you can start free without paying anything, and they're going to give you 1 gigabyte of space and 10 gigabyte of data transfer. That sending and receiving requests from the server. That this is all for free, and they also have user management. They can manage your user for you, their host and everything. So you can start for free, and you can see $5 per month, $49 per month, $149 per month, $44 per month, and 1,499 per month. So you can also see all these things. So you go through and you see which one is best for you. But I think Firebase is cool because it's pretty fast and you can start without a dime, which is so cool for the young developers like myself. All right, so this is their documentation about how you can save and retrieve data from their services. Okay, so we're going to start from this is the you can see I said iOS. They have the iOS, they have the Android, they have also for the web. This is the web, iOS for Android, REST API, and all those things. So you can see that. So I dived into the iOS version, as an iOS developer. So you can see when you register, when you're using the Firebase, they give you a reference to the database on their server, and this is always your link. This is where you start with. So basically, this is their documentation. And let me remind you before I forget, they always save data in JSON. Firebase uses database. Unlike Parse, where you could save objects, we use PF objects. But in Firebase, they save objects using a JSON. So the data is saved in a JSON format. As you can see, this is how it uses Alan Awesome, date of birth, full name, Grace Hop, and all those things. This is a JSON format, so you can see this is how the data is saved on Firebase. But it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. That's one thing I like about Firebase. So I'm gonna go to the second one, which is Mobile. Mobile is also pretty awesome. I like Mobile because it's a bit similar to Parse. Well, as we have PF objects on Parse, we have MB objects on Mobile, which is also pretty cool and pretty awesome. As you can see, this is Mobile. They boast of some popular customers like Samsung, Hoop Lab, Google, and Conferry and ScanDisk, and all these customers are using Mobile. That's what they're boasting of. I'm not sure though, as you know. So that is it, and we can go through their documentation quickly. Sorry, their pricing first. This is their price, and they also have $10 per month. Actually, you can use it for free for some time. So when your app goes live, then that's when you're going to pay something like this, $10 per month, with a 1 million API calls. That's sending and receiving requests, 1 million, and 1 million push notification. That means they offer a push notification service, 1 gigabyte storage of space, and 10 gigabytes of file transfer, which is also so cool. Look at, they have $100 per month per pack, $100 per month, and all these things. So this is Mobec. Let's dive into their documentation quickly and see what they have to offer. So they also have Android for JavaScript, iOS, uh, .NET, Unity, and also they have push notification and everything. So this is it. This is Mobec. They have as Parse as PF user. Mobec also have MB user, and you can have the MB user dot the current user. You can also know the user who is currently using the app right now. So this is their documentation, signing up the user, MB user. They use the user ID. You pass in the user ID and the password. You can also add additional information to the user. This is similar to what Pass was offering, and so it's so cool right here. And they have Objective C. Those who code in Objective C, it's also right here. So it's both Swift and Objective C documentation. Now, as I said, this is MB user dot current user. So that is it. MB user dot current user. It's similar to Parse, which is so easy to use and so easy to navigate through their documentation. And forget if you forgot your password, you can let the user retrieve the password. They also use objects. This is unlike Firebase, they use object just like Parse. So they have MB objects, and you can create a table, the column and the rows in your database. And this is how you can update the information on the server like this, just like this, and then you save asynchronously with the completion block. So that is Mobec. They also have files. You can save files, MB files. You can arrays. You can save arrays. They also have files. You can save files. You can also query as usual. You can query data from their server. And they also have files, MB files. Let me show you quickly right here. So as I was saying, they allow us to save files up to 10 megabyte. Here, that's here. You can save files up to 10 megabyte, and they will allow you to save files, but you must add the extension. So this is Mobec. It's so cool, and it's similar to Parse. So I think it's going to be so easy to use, especially those of us who are very good fans of Parse, which is dead right now. All right, so that is Mobec. Now I'm going to go to Kinvey. This is the next one. This is Kinvey. Kinvey is another platform I discovered. But Kinvey is a bit different because it's quite expensive. I don't know, but from my point of view, it's quite expensive. This is Kinvey. When you scroll down, you see more information about Kinvey. They have the cache policy, which is so cool because you can save the user's data by not re-downloading the files from online. You can have the previously downloaded files on the phone before it can fetch the rest of the data from the internet, which is so cool. Pass gave us that service, but what do you call it? Mobec does not offer that service, which is a little bit limitation over there. But Kinvey offers the cache offline policy, which is so cool. And so that is Kinvey. Let's dive into their pricing. This is the pricing of Kinvey. Kinvey is, when your app is launched, it's 24K per app per annually. So that means $24,000 per app per year, which is like if you have 4 apps on the App Store, that means going to pay 24K per each one of the apps per year, which is quite expensive from a new developer like myself, like a startup. It's quite expensive right there. And these are the services they help you with: standard support, client libraries, core MBaaS features, data backup, DR account manager, and all those crap over there. It also have the 60K per app per annually. So this is also there. So as I said, you go through all this documentation. I'm just walking you through what they have to offer. And you go through, I'll put the links down below. You go through all these things and you make your decision. You choose which one is best for you. And this is their documentation. You can toggle between Objective-C, Objective-C and Swift. So this is how their documentation works. They have both Objective-C and Swift, so you can toggle between them. They have the saving, how to save data onto this database, fetching, deleting, error handling, and querying. You can query and add modifiers. You can limit the number of items to be fetched from the database and all those stuff as Parse offered us. So this is Kinvey. It is also so cool. Apart from, sorry guys, apart from the fact that it's a little bit expensive, I think it's pretty cool so far. Okay, let's go to the next one is Backendless. So Backendless is also so nice and pretty cool, but honestly, I'm not really familiar with Backendless. I've never used it before, but I came across it and went through the documentation. Actually, it wasn't very self-explanatory, but it was okay. So as you can see here, they offer the user management. You can log in users, sign up users, and all those stuff. And you have the geolocation, determine the user's location, save the location, and you can load data based on the use the location of the user. They have the analytics, they have the data management, media streaming, push notification, which is also very important over there. So that is Backendless, and they boast of these clients. They boast of these clients over there, so it seems pretty cool over there. Then let's go to their pricing. Well, I checked their documentation, but I couldn't get any exact prices, exact figures for these prices. But you can go through the documentation and find out what they're specifically talking about. So that is what I found about Backendless. And that's their documentation. They offer services for both Android, SDKs for iOS, JavaScript, REST APIs, PHP, .NET for Windows, and ActionScript and all this kind of crap over there. So as you can see, that is Backendless, and this is their documentation, how you can add your SDK to your project. So they have all these tutorials on their website that it's going to be very helpful. Well, truth be told, it's a little bit complicated though, but I guess it's worth it. So that is it. Let's head over to the next one, which is AnyPresence. Well, AnyPresence is been around for a while, and they boast of these customers. They boast of Mastercard, Emory University, Citrix, Citi, and Garnet, and all these companies over here. That's what they are boasting of. So these companies are using this platform. Let's go over to their documentation and their prices. Actually, I couldn't get specific information from their documentation concerning their prices, but I guess when you spend more time over there, you can find out. Everything must be there. And this is their documentation. It wasn't really friendly coming from past perspective. So that is it. So basically, that's all I have to walk you through today. This guys, this is what I wanted to show you. So you can check their documentation, as I'll put the links down there, and you see which one is good for you: Firebase or Mobile or Kinvey or Backendless or AnyPresence. So you go through their documentation and you choose which one you think is best for you. All right, so this is where I'm going to drop the presentation, and I hope to see you guys again. Happy coding. Bye.